Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the SCLC for MineTracker 101 over the Documents Gallery and News tool. Appreciate you all coming out. I'd like you all to meet the team. Mally Pryans, our Assistant Director for Student Organization Support, Fraternity and Sorority Life, and Terry Program. Myself, Travars Peterson, is the Coordinator for Student Organization Support. And then our Student Organization Support interns, Adriana and Joanna, as well. Our virtual office hours, or no appointment is necessary. You can email sos@utep.edu if any of the following times do not work for you and you all need to get in contact with us. But we will be doing them Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, all in the afternoon, all sharing the same link as well. The presentation today for the Documents Gallery and News tool will be how to create a document, the benefits of using the MineTracker document tool, how to upload pictures to the gallery and create albums, and then how to create a news article. So how to create a document. So you want to go ahead and log into MineTracker, use your UTEP credentials to get into there. Once you're in there, when you're a part of an organization, you can go ahead and go to your organization's homepage and click Manage Organization. It'll be up at the top right of your screen. Once you click on that, it'll take you to the next page. And the next page, you'll see 3 horizontal lines next to your organization name on the top left. And that's where you will click to take you to the Action Center. Once in the Action Center on the left side, you'll scroll down, you'll see roster, about, events, news gallery, documents, forms, elections, finance. That's your hub and your Action Center for anything for your organization. You'll go ahead and click on documents. Once you click on documents, unless you already have previous documents in there from prior usage, usually you'll have a blank slate. Once you have that blank slate, you'll see there's a drop-down menu for document type. It'll list you 3 different document types. You can search for any documents. If you do have some that are already in there, you can search for those as well. And then you also see the add folder and the add file buttons as well. For the add new folder, this can be used for officer applications, any like recruitment events, logo designs, apparel designs, fundraising activities, anything you deem necessary for a folder. For a file is just an individual document that you would like to be placed by itself. So usually these are your constitutions. If these are meeting notes that you all have had from or meeting minutes that you all had from your meetings, you will just upload those as a single file to your documents tab. And like I said, you'll also be able to search through the documents. This comes in handy when you do start uploading quite a bit of different documents, different constitutions, bylaws, meeting minutes, just so you can be better aware of where they're at and how to file for those. So we're going to go over the add file and add folder button and what you'll see and kind of, how you navigate those. So for the add folder button, when you click on there, you'll see that you get a title and a permissions window. So basically you're going to title your folder. However, you may need to title that, whatever contents are going to be in there. That'd be best way to title it. And then the permissions is the next important thing. So the permissions give visibility to who can see or who can access your folders. So for the public, it's the public. It's anybody that has access to that folder, basically that folder link, or basically can get into MineTracker. Anybody can see that. Anyone on campus is students and staff at MineTracker. Essentially, you have to think about this as events and how we show the visibility of events to everyone. So, we have public, student, staff, and MineTracker, organization or invitation only. This is essentially kind of the same thing. So anyone on campus is students and staff that are able to log in with their UTEP credentials into MineTracker. Organization roster is anyone that's on your organization's roster. So it can be your officers, it could be a member, advisor, anybody that is on your roster currently will be able to have access to this folder. And so then if you want to be more specific, if you have certain folders that only officers should be are going to be able to look at, so maybe your officers and advisor will be able to look at, you want to do specific organization positions. If there's only a folder that the treasurer needs to be working in, you can do that as well. So you can add as many positions to that specific organization part of the folder for the visibility, or as less as you want. Now moving on to the add file button. So when you click on the add file button, then you will go ahead and you will view this. So you can select the file that you want to upload. All the file types are there. So essentially, pretty much every file type you can think about will be available to be uploaded onto this file. So once you get that, you have to add the title, and then you have to add the type. There's types such as constitutions, bylaws, or general document. General document can just be it can be anything that you deem necessary for your organization. And you can also adjust the visibility for these as well. It's the same thing: public, anyone on campus, organization roster, specific organization positions. Like I said, there may be meeting minutes you have in there that you would only like the organization to see. So that will only show for the organization, and they will be the only ones to have access to view those documents. Benefits of using the MineTracker documents tool: the document will be stored on MineTracker forever. So essentially, once you create a document, it's going to be on your page, and it's going to be with your organization until your organization is no longer, essentially. A good thing, though, is if you do need to have some certain documents removed. For example, we've had organizations that have updated the constitutions, and they didn't want the old versions on there anymore. Go ahead and reach out to us at sos@utep.edu and let us know that you have some documents on your MineTracker organization page that you would like to be removed. We can go ahead and remove those for you, just to keep it cleaner and just to keep it, just a more visibly appealing for those who visit your page, and then as for your organization as well. And then another good thing is you don't have to use anything else to keep and share your documents for your organization. I know a lot of organizations use the Google Drive, the Share Drive, things of that nature. And if that's more of a easier resource for everybody to use and for everybody to be a part of, by all means, do what's best for your organization. But we just want to share with you all that we have this here. It's something that we can help if there are any problems. It's pretty secure. So we really want to emphasize that with Google Docs and Shared Drive, sometimes things may go awry, it may be a hacker, anything of that nature. But we just want you to know that with these, you can keep and share your documents for your organization, and they can stay within MineTracker, and we have a better opportunity of helping you out if you run into any problems. So now we'll talk about the gallery tool and how to upload pictures to that. So the same way you would get to the Action Center when you first get into MineTracker, you'll go there again. The gallery tool is right above the Documents tool, and it'll take you right here to this blank page you see towards the middle of my screen. You see a Create Album button, and then if you have no albums or anything, you'll see nothing there as well. But if you did have albums, it'll show the albums and what you have already currently available. Once you hit the Create Album button, it's going to bring up this screen to my left. So the Create Album button, you'll have a name, need to have a name for the album, a description for the album, and then set the visibility of who can see that album. So essentially, you just want to name, let's just say you all had an organization had a recruitment event in fall 2020. So you wanted to upload pictures from that. So you would name it Recruitment Event Fall 2020, and the description could be, organization X, Y, and Z had a recruitment. We had a recruitment event in the fall 2020. Here are some pictures from this event that included face painting, trivia, and whatever activities you all may have done that showcase those pictures, just so individuals, when they click on that album, they know what to expect and what to see. And then the same thing about, like I said, the visibility, how it's going to be set. It's essentially the same way as how the documents tool was and how like the events are. Public, student, staff, and MineTracker, your organization, or specifically for certain people within your organization. But adding photos to your organization's page is a great way. It's a great way to attract new potential members, especially in the virtual environment. We don't get to see people face to face anymore. It's really screen to screen. So it's nice to see people together. It's nice to see that if I join this organization, when we are able to get back in person safely and securely, we can these are things I can be a part of. These are the relationships and the friendships I can form and the bonds I can create by joining this organization. So it's just another added tool to your page already. And I also just want to throw another example, and I may be dating myself here, but it's all good. MySpace, was a great way to put kind of how your MineTracker organization's page is. Besides adding music to your page, you can add a lot of other things that create a personality for your organization. So adding these photos, these videos, are really something that can really add a homey sense to your organization and add something that gives potential members something to look forward to. So then once you create an album, you can go ahead and you can either edit, delete it, however you see fit. It's pretty cut and dry what you can do with the albums. But if you ever have any questions or you ever have run into anything, always reach out to us. We'll always be glad to help you with those issues. So then now moving on to the news article. And I first want to just preface this by saying this isn't just for news articles. It's in the sense of like an El Paso Times article, Dallas Morning News, or anything of that nature. But news articles essentially are, and why we create them for MineTracker, is for organizations to use them to share good news, good, bad, or indifferent news for their organizations and those who can view their page. So it could be something like your organization donated 500 masks to shelters across El Paso, and you just want to share that. You all created an article about that, and you wanted to share. It could be something that you all had graduated certain X amount of students, and X amount were on the dean's list, or in the top 10% of their class, and you wanted to showcase that. So it's more of a showcase type tool that really lets you kind of separate and put your individuality of your organization apart from everyone else. So it's the same way to get there is you'll access it through the Action Center. Once you are on your organization's page, it'll be right above the gallery tool. And then once you click that, it'll take you to this manage news section right in the middle of the screen. And this is where you can search for articles that you all already have made, or you can create those articles. So when you go to create a new article, the screen to the left will pop up and it'll give you a title. So that's the title of your article, which will be what everyone will see exactly what the article is about. The summary is what people will see when they browse the news articles on MineTracker. So it's important that for your summary, I like to keep them short and sweet, and to the point. So when someone is scrolling through, they can kind of read what we have in a sentence or two, and it's like, okay, that intrigues me. I'm ready to click on it. So something that's really eye-catching, something that's really going to grasp someone's attention. Definitely put that in the summary, so then you can have them read the rest of your article. The body is where you would put the news article or the information. as I would say. So anything that you all have written up to explain more about, why this news article is important, definitely put that in the body. And then I think what just enhances it is uploading graphics, uploading a picture, and anything of that nature to help build that story and help build, like I said, that individuality for your organization. You also have the option to adjust the visibility. Again, like I said, it's one of those deals that you keep it at public so everyone can see it. Only people within the institution, so students and staff and MineTracker essentially, only for your organization, or you can completely keep it private. And that means that you control who can see it and who can't. And if there's only 2 or 3 students you want to see this news article, you are able to set it up that way. So it's just I think this is just another tool to help you all out, and give you all an extra step into creating a more fulfilling MineTracker page, and give you all that opportunity to have those potential members come in and really get to know more about your organization, and try to join from there. So here's some upcoming MineTracker 101 sessions. Next Tuesday, so we'll be coming right back around the corner. We'll be going over event requests and event management. I think this is a very important session, something that definitely you would share. I would share with everyone to attend. Event requests and event management is kind of the lifeblood of a lot of organizations and what we all do, because we all want to host our own events and everything. So I think this is important for everyone to attend. And then after that, the following week, before we go to spring break, will be roster organization and management. Upcoming SOAP sessions, and SOAP is our student organization advancement program. And so with those, our next session will be March 4th. And that'll be our only session before the spring break. So I highly encourage everyone to join that. And we'll be going over programming and event ideas. So to kind of a tied in deal with MineTracker 101 and SOAP this next week, with the event requests and event management. And then now our programming event ideas coming on later on that week. A good week to understand events, get those event ideas out there, and understand how to create the events, how to manage the events, and then what events and what programming ideas can help you all out with those. Find us online, UTEP, at UTEP SCLC, Facebook, Instagram, our 2 main ones. We'll be posted on there pretty much daily. Find us there, follow us, like us, share. If there's things you all want to share, tag us so we can share, and let's get these interactions up and have everybody excited about being here. Any questions for us, you can always email our team at sos@utep.edu. Stay on all campus announcements via our website. We also have our Miners on Monitors website that will have extra campus events as well. We do send out the listserv with upcoming events as well, so check those as well in your email. We try not to bombard you all with everything, but with this virtual environment, that's our best way to get them out. So just continue to check your emails and continue to check the websites for upcoming events. We would love to see everyone there. And that'll be it for us. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We hope to see you all next Tuesday for our next MineTracker 101 event, and then on next Thursday for our next SOAP event. I also do want to mention before this is over, please join us tomorrow. There's 2 big events with Dr. Charlene Jones-Chavez, our Assistant Dean of Students for Engagement, for Coffee Talk. All students are welcome to join for that. And our Dave Kelly workshop series, Confidence in Leadership, will be the first installment of that series. Please join that. Dave Kelly is a great speaker, over 16 years of doing this. He's done it over 300 colleges and universities all over the country. He's a world-renowned America's leadership trainer. So please join us for those. And I hope we can see you all there. Everyone take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.